Well, hi, I'm Carl, and welcome to Adventures in Camping. We have had some serious downpours now that I'm back in my home area, back by the camp, and I'm going out to see, physically, where the dirt needs to be moved. Here we go. Stick with me, and we'll get right to it. Now this is the entrance that was quite flooded. It's got a few low spots, but nothing like it did before. Heavy rainstorm and a lot of flooding. Let's see what we got. I have a few areas that I expect to be wet, a little swamped. Now, like right in here, you can see the rain coming down, and more over here. All right, so the fire pit area needs some love, and in front of my storage shed, I guess is what you would call it, that needs some dirt there. It's actually better than it was, but this has given me an idea of where I need to move the dirt when I get back into this out here. So I definitely need some more dirt to level this out right in here. I have a low spot that's formed a little pool. That won't be fun to try to work in the dirt in the fire pit with, so I'll have to pull some of that up. It's actually over here is relatively dry. Of course, I have to get all this stuff up and clean all of this debris out to actually have a better idea of what the situation is. Making the best use of the deluge that we got, I took the opportunity, which might be my last, to get the rest of the trenching done. So this crosses two paths. Then that line is going to run around to that post that I showed you in the previous video, and then come back around, and then this path has now been trenched across so that I can lay that line and not have to worry about cutting the power by accident. That would be shocking. From here, I'm going to lay some pipe to that post, so I'll have power over here as well. I am considering running a line from this post around past my makeshift can lights and putting an outlet over there as well. Well, now it's time to fill in this trench. Not sure I'll get both of them filled tonight, but it'll be a start. And I know you're probably thinking this is taking forever. Well, guess what? Trying not to hurt myself by doing too much in one night. My wife is just fond enough of me to get mad at me when I hurt myself. Of course, you know, that means she has to help me, and that could be a motivational factor. Making sure not to hurt my poison ivy. Ha 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 ha. Grab that shovel now and get the stray dirt all into place. Kind of need a little bit more down there because I got a little off when I was digging. Alrighty. That's looking pretty good. Now I can choose to let it be and not worry about it, or be OCD and get the other line in over there. Well, here we are at that post. I have moved the line, and now it's time to start running the rest of it. My fingers need to be more nimble to do what I'm trying to do, and the gloves don't help. All right, here we go. On to the next step. And you're going to now see the method to my madness. Could just be madness too, but you know, try to pretend there's a method to it. Now I'm going to stretch out the cable and pull the wire through the conduit because I conduit. This is the remains of my Chippewa kitchen. I really should pull this out of here for the sake of bits and pieces that are reusable. And you know, in case I hurt myself really badly out here, would be handy if I had my first aid kit. I have to look at that. That's only been out here for several years. There she is. Throw some dirt on there to weigh it down. Like I say, I'll leave it bounded up so that it settles, especially since I got a lot of other debris in that. Alright, well, it looks like I'm about at the point where I need to put the other conduit on, or it through the other conduit. And I think that I conduit! Alright, I'm going to do this one a little bit differently. I messed up on the other one, so I had to get creative. This time, this is the one that's cut off at both ends, doesn't have a wide section, but I got two. I got an elbow for going into here and an elbow for going around the tree behind me. So, now, I want to put this in this direction, just like so. You're wondering, well, why did you use that one that wasn't already painted? Because I grabbed and started going and screwed up. All right, got that. Now I run this. No comments. This is a family channel. I want this one to attach here. Make sure that I get the correct end. See, I can glue this all up with the inside. I'm confusing myself. Let me unwind this gobbledygook. Okay, so that goes like so. I'll have one more piece I want to take from here, which this is going around behind the tree, over to the post. I can put that on next. First, I'm going to glue these up. And since I got paint on it, let's see if we can't and like I said, I'm not too worried about it being watertight, but I do want it to glue up. That'll be good enough. Okay, got that. Let's shove this in here. Okay. That and that. Alrighty. I have just enough. That to go that way, and this to go this way. Yeah, I actually thought about that. I'm surprised myself. Okay? Okay, let's pull this line around behind this tree carefully, seeing as we got spiders and poison ivy. Poison ivy! Oh, anyway, so that's going to go like so. I need a little more. So let's anchor the other end. This is Adventures in Camping, and welcome to Knot Tying with Electrical Cable. Just a wee little bit more, and I think we'll have it. I think that's going to be it, my friends. I've about had it. I'm sorry to any of you Irish out there that think this is an atrocity. Now let's see how much I need for here. Do that. This is going to end up getting bent back. I think it'll be fine. Oh my. With that bending like that, I am going to need most of it. Alright, use my pocket knife to make a mark on it, and now we'll go cut it. I may or may not be doing this right. Guess what? Like I said, I don't care. I do care, I don't care. Put that on there. Stick this in here. Stick that together. Show you what happens when you leave the cap open on this stuff. Get a bunch of rubbery stuff that's unusable. I was able to just get a little bit out of the bottom to finish what I was doing. Huzzah! That'll be okay just like that, I think. Pull this up. And see if I can do one of them with my glove on. There we go. Now, yes, I'm wasting some cable. Sorry, but I'm not the one that's doing the wiring, and I want the one that's doing some wiring to have enough of this so he's not getting frustrated because I cut it off too short. There we go. So there it is. Up to that corner right here behind the tree, going over to the trench. Well, I'm Carl. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know when I put out a new video. And by the way, you are welcome to share these videos. Y'all come back now. You hear?